whatever you do, please don't try this at home.
Peter.
Arrived at a restaurant, no windows, no doors, and no walls, just pure, unobstructed space. Here is no distinction between the inside and the outside, but with the view is a riot of Georgian autumn. Meow. Under one of these very tables, curled up quietly, or perhaps stretching languidly, is a cat. It moves with silent grace, a phantom of the restaurant, known and loved by the staff, an unofficial mascot, the chatter of patrons, and the rich symphony of Georgian hospitality. The lingering warmth of a healthy Georgian meal, rich with spices, and the memory of perfectly grilled meats settled pleasantly in the guts as twilight deepened over the garden. But for two figures, a different kind of energy was just beginning to stir. Two magnificent black dogs.
We're talking about tax rates now.
On either side of the road, and stretching far up the imposing slopes of the Georgian mountains, a breathtaking display of autumn colors unfolds. Cows walk with a familiar, deliberate pace, their massive heads swinging gently from side to side.
Girl called Arya.
Your girlfriend?
She's doing
Land is dominated by a sea of vibrant, unwavering green grass, and the horses are the owners. Sitting on a grassy patch in the countryside, and the main event is happening right at your knees, a wiggling, tumbling pile of countryside puppies. Now, we are just arrived at Martvili Canyon. This is not just a sprawling vista, but a deep, intimate embrace of water and stone, a testament to relentless liquid erosion. Look up, and the deep incision of the canyon walls acts like a frame, capturing the autumnal spectacle overhead. Powerful roar of cascading waterfalls, these streams tumble from the upper rim, plunging down the limestone faces in silvery ribbons, splashing into the river below and raising a fine, refreshing mist that hangs in the cooler, deeper sections. The true star is the Albasha River, which flows through the bottom. Its color is an almost unbelievable deep emerald or turquoise green. An intense luminous hue that suggests glacial origins and mineral purity. The water is startlingly clear, allowing you to see the smooth, pale rocks that forms the riverbed far below the surface. patches of the deep green grass remain lush and alive. Upon this rich, verdant carpet, a dense layer of fallen leaves has settled, creating a stunning visual dichotomy. The trees on the rim are blazing, with the majority of their foliage turned to a magnificent display of green, orange, and deep gold. Canyon creation was triggered by a major earthquake, which was responsible for many opposite rifts. Limestone bridges preserved in two locations along canyons and provide evidence of the collapse of one or several karst caves.
Smart boy. Modi.
One eternity later.
Finally, good boy. 간다.
So 1, 2.5.
Give me one. Give me. I give you $2.
Ah, okay.
Give me this.
And one.
1 minute. Change.
Um,
No, I will.
but two.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
one.
1 minute. 1 minute.
No, but wait. She said 5, right?
This is also good. I
Two
tried
pieces
it.
5, so 1, 2.5.
So
How many pieces you want?
I'm just eating now one.
But maybe 3. That's the business, right?
Change? Oh, you have the change?
Korma? Korma.
One.
Это korma. Это korma русский? Georgian? Georgia korma. Korma. Это korma.
Getting rid of olive change.
Just now?
This one is the walnut one. We can try it.
Ah.
No?
Wait. Money.
No problem.
He wants something from you.
Just tell them Modi.
Modi. No Modi. The scene is dominated by the velvety black of the night sky, broken only by the shimmering reflections of the city lights on the Rioni River below. In the center of the bridge, a solitary figure stands, illuminated by the very tools of their trade. This is the fire juggler. The entire bridge is momentarily held captive. Passersby slow down, their face briefly illuminated by the intense primal glow. Dancing fire creates a spectacular, fleeting moment of beauty in the Georgian night. The alley to the hotel is lit not by warm, atmospheric gas lamps, but by a harsh, solitary white light. Heading to my room, the decoration is really simple. But the morning sunlight, brilliant gold and molten orange, breaks over the distant, jagged line of the mountains. They first illuminate the tops of the buildings on the far bank, setting their aged stone walls and roofs softly alight. Picking up a small wooden honey dipper, it is dripping heavy with vicious Georgian honey, a rich, deep, amber or golden hue, likely multiflora and fragrant. The air around the cup takes on a subtle sweet perfume. It's a simple, slow, and comforting ritual, turning the clear morning water into a soothing golden elixir. The centerpiece arrives on a warm plate. It is a perfect pale golden crescent. Bring the fork to my mouth. The texture is a beautiful revelation. The outer layer is a silky smooth, followed by the soft, yielding fluffiness of the cooked egg. The heat is immediate and comforting. Starting the day with an omelette is a deliberate, calm choice, a warm golden seal on the morning, preparing the senses for the hours ahead. Hovering above the sliced cold cucumber with a spoon laden with honey, a heavy vicious pull of deep amber or vibrant gold. Yet, not enough. Put white sugar, an inevitable temptation. After eating breakfast, everything around me looks so much warmer than before. Now, I am ready to departure. The walk begins on a path that immediately starts to climb, though gently enough to allow appreciation of the scenery. Deep scarlet and rusty crimson from beech trees, vibrant shimmering gold and bright yellow from birch and maple. The light becomes dim and diffuse. The air turns distinctly cool and mineral-scented, carrying the aromas of damp rock, old incense, and beeswax. Sound instantly drops. The noise of your own footsteps on the stone floor is muted, and the loud crunch of the autumn leaves you just walked on is a distant memory. The hall is not built with walls, it is carved within the mountain itself. The ceiling is unadorned, naturally curved stone of the cave roof, high and often blackened by centuries of candle smoke. The central candelabra is an absolute focal point. It doesn't look like a simple lighting fixture. It is crafted to resemble a magnificent inverted crown. The presence of stalagmite is both a natural intrusion and a structural presence. They rise as low, rounded mounds. These are not modern framed apertures, but simple, strong openings cut directly into the thick stone walls of the temple. The door frame is likely oak or chestnut, which has been aged by the atmosphere of the cave. Where the mountain meets the temple, defined by a stunning palette of contrasting textures and colors. Golden leaves of the mountain's passing season, laid against the ancient cold grey rock, all centered around the brown door. The stone, previously a cold, austere grey, is instantly suffused with a rich, creamy golden hue. As you enter the temple, see paintings or frescoes were applied directly onto a thin layer of prepared plaster on the rock. Time, humidity, and the environment have treated them harshly, resulting in their heavily faded appearance. The figures and scenes are not sharp outlines, but soft, almost spectral impressions. There are nails still remaining in the cave used to be used as tool to build this place. And also skulls who used to live in this sacred place, who only has the memories of this place in the past. The whole walk is one of the continuous contrast, moving from the transient beauty of the mountain forest to the timeless, cold permanence of the rock, and feeling the quiet, enduring presence of the faith carved into its heart. It is a contemplative circuit, encouraging hushed steps and an upward gaze. Since the altitude is not that high compared to other cave temples, so it's relatively easier to live in this place, but they also have this. Carriage itself is a small and simple, a rugged, open metal bucket designed for capacity, not comfort. It is just large enough to securely hold the essential supplies.